I'm going to be playing through as our good buddy Colonel. Most dapper hat you'd ever did see.
Best be on my way.
As we're starting to creep up, if you were following along last time, we're headed towards the owlbear cave.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
Yep, we continue to do what we do and take anything that's not nailed down. And for everything else, there's crowbars. Okay, so let's talk to...
The beast's ahead. We need to get closer.
It's just ahead. I'm not sure I can do this.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
I think you can.
Authority.
I think you can do it. We will absolutely pet the dog once we find them. Good thing, you know, we didn't fail a difficulty class 2. That would be embarrassing. Uh-oh. Gale stepped too far. You can pet the dog. I kind of just want to see Gale do this. It's kind of more why I'm going to choose this option than anything else. Sure, take some guidance. Unfortunately, Bob, we do not have a bar to seduce the owlbear. That was worth it. I don't care that we failed the roll. That was worth it to watch Gale. Okay. So, Shadowheart's not in initiative yet. Oh, yes she is.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay.
Still breathing.
So myself is gonna run for. Oh, that didn't work. We're gonna have Asteria and try to shoot it with our bow. Yeah, that is a perfectly acceptable use of action surge to double pet the dog. Gale, who accidentally started this fight. Good shot with the firebolt. The cub.
On the move.
Man is so much better in this game than it is in actual D&D. Man does have its uses in actual D&D. It's just not as good, nearly as good as it is in this game. That's critical hit, even though we're still not getting
Survival is all that matters.
Yeah, we could have though. No, actually, we're just out of range. Just like a sneak attack. I don't feel bad. Getting those good shots in with the command.
Of course.
Get him. Tiny claws.
On I go.
Oh no!
Stay at my feet.
Okay. We are healing the other owlbear. Almost betrayal time. Almost betrayal time. Anger bear. That was a lot of damage.
Never a dull moment.
One shot, one kill.
Don't waste a step.
Job with the staff wizard. Oh, well, I missed with the hunted the owlbear. Rude. Do a little bit of barbecuing. Shadowheart took a monster of a hit.
Did it! For Edwin and the Absolute!
Actually, this time we're going to do this
Choice
the
but to
correct
keep
order.
going.
Close range, Sacred Flame. Didn't work.
Death's cold grip.
From downtown.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering. You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
Nature is brutal.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
Wits and blades.
Positive thoughts, Gale. Positive thought.
Have to keep pushing. I'd better take a peek.
Oh, bother. Right. That's right. This is the one that that does damage when you get hit. I do like in this game when you're like in water or something, it highlights your feet to show you that you're like in difficult terrain. I thought that was a touch.
Still alive. So that's progress. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Gotta love those climbing noises. We explore every nook and cranny. Anyone gonna get it? Gale, you're our last hope. Oh well. Say, Livy? Backpack. Fly pack. We'll take all the healing potions that we can get to grab. song. Oh.
Looks like a shrine to Saluna over. There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Tech thoughts. Ocean of healing. Ocean of animal speaking. Oh, I think that's it. Okay. So we do that, we see that it
won't
hurts.
Yield its contents easily. Something over there.
Ancient home tailing house came into being along with her sister, Shar. The silver, radiant, and dark alluring Shar complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark to her. A prayer dedicated to Salute, imploring all to accept the maiden's blessing and share in her bounty.
Just an old prayer.
Lovely day, this. For now. An ancient prayer. Wonder if Saluna was listening.
A prayer to dear old Saluna.
Apparently nobody in my party can read.
What's next?
This'll be funny.
A Selûnite prayer, marked with the same symbol as the chest. I'll have to sully my tongue and recite it.
Oh, Shadowheart.
Let's try this way.
The game wanted the entertainment value of Shadowheart talking about Salune.
Words, clearly.
I've got a long road ahead. Moving in.
I wonder what the next move is.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
More interesting times are the best. Turn my mic up a smidge. Okay. See if I can do that. It still doesn't want me to open it.
My prayers are answered.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Don't be ridiculous. There's something that could be useful in here. If you insist, that's one we would never pick. Well, that's not true. Somebody I'm sure will. It's there as an option. But why?
This is an offering to Saluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
We did it.
I should have stayed quiet. You want the truth? Fine. I worship Shah, Mistress of the Night, Selûne's twin and foe. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
You worship Shah? Blimey. She and my beloved Mistra are not exactly friends.
To be honest, this is the answer.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner.
We're the goody two-shoes cleric. This is the goody two-shoes cleric answer.
Gladly.
Are we sleight of handing? Nothing well, apparently. Shadowheart disproved. That's fine. We're not too upset about that. We want stuff.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Rag wall here. And out we go.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
So modest, Gale.
On occasion.
So modest. This is a fun thing in this game,
We're on the same side last time I checked.
where you chuck potions at people to heal them. Definitely not something you can do in 5th edition. Some DMs like to use the old Pathfinder, like our 3.5 rules, where you could quick action or bonus action use a potion, but that's not in the rule set.
An empty mind flayer vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Then back we go. Just the sceneries in this game are really nice to look at. Makes walking through the world a lot easier.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Bloodless pig meat.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
But what if we want to? Don't tell me how to live my life, Astarion.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you?
What do you know about this, Astarion? Give him the crazy eye.
It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. It's been killed by a vampire. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. They are ferocious creatures. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to worry about nocturnal visitors. Now please, let's go.
Asterion, my hero. Well, these guys.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove.
Asterion's always doing great. When he's not complaining. He's always complaining, that's the joke.
Not no more. The contract didn't mention no goblins. I would have prepped the lads, brought better weapons. Wasn't no few goblins, mate.
Don't like this guy.
There's an entire hive of them. Contract failed to mention that part. The kind that leaves half your crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it.
Let's say I want that gold, hmm?
It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk.
Rip.
All I've got's the contract. Can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Goody Two Shoes cleric on brand.
Well, sort of prayer. Save your breath. They're too dead to hear you.
Not with that attitude.
We're getting out of here. You should do the same. Come on. We're wasting time.
You saw them.
Look at all this stuff you left behind. You guys are terrible adventurers. Don't need extra knives. Use tools and a trap disarm kit? That's like winning at this point in the game. Yeah, I guess we'll take it.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Chicken egg! Take all of the food. Run into this obvious town? Absolutely not. We're going exploring. And since we're playing the better version of a druid, speak with animals.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What
I told
happened
you to
here?
go.
We're petting that baby, don't worry.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You know my name? Interesting.
Look at the tail
Predator
wag.
wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
We're taking every time we get a special option. We
It's not
take
over
it.
yet. He'll wake up. Of
Oh,
course
poor
he will.
baby.
And then we'll return home.
Don't do that.
We were attacked. With cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may. Thank you. Go on. If he doesn't wake, I'll find you.
It's alright, don't worry about it. We just want to talk to him. Where are you, spell? Custom passive item. Still no. Ah, there we go. Figured it out. Look at that, we solved the interface puzzle. I just want to talk to him first. I love that they let you do stuff like this in this game. This is so fantastic. That they actually made these spells that are very fun incredibly useful.
Gunwick.
What is the average spirit speed velocity of a laden swallow?
Courier company. Letters. Delivery to Baldur's Gates. Pack of gnolls, claws, teeth. In bank standard issue.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
I love that they let you do that in this game. I'm gonna say that every time I get to cast a spell like that, because there's some of my favorite spells to play with when I'm actually playing D&D or when I'm DMing. We're not gonna take his boots. That feels rude. Okay. I'm so glad that they made the interface smart enough that you don't have to jump with every single person.
Careful.
And as I say that, the interface fails me. Oh, now you jump across.
With ease. Can't give up now. Light on my feet.
Keep a blade close.
Damn it, Asterion.
Never a dull moment. How much farther can I go?
What's all this blood?
A key. Wonder what it opens.
Oh, hello there. She is pretty hot.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Are you okay? Asking the person who looks like they're on fire.
Never been better. Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did. Nice of you to ask. Lately, I've gotten used to being called Devil. No follow-up questions. The truth is, well, it's a long story, and I'll tell it, but...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Oh, you know, it's just
I'm
those
Karlach.
tadpoles.
And
Would you like to join our group? We're a support group for people just like you and I. What?
Really now? First I catch a ride out of Avernus, then I stumble into a friend. Who's the goddess of luck again? I owe her a flower. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Do you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry. I'll lead the charge. I could use your help. There's a lot of them, and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
She's, perhaps a little rough around the edges, but I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
Yeah, alright.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on, though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Okay, let's go to camp. I'm gonna change up our party a little bit anyway. Sadly, we still need a Starion. We don't have a way to pick locks yet. Alright. Gonna be Shadowheart because we're playing a cleric.
We may have to increase our camp provisions now that we have Karlach along for the journey. Those muscles don't run on fresh air, I'll wager. Still, she'll be useful in a fight.
We should journey separately for now. I'll look for you here if I need you.
If you're sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Old.
Hey, soldier. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Come on, read it out.
Go, go, go.
Let's march.
Level up. Alright. Level 3 barbarian. Alright, Twitch chat. What are we picking? Which one are we taking? Wild Heart, Berserker, or Wild Magic? Wild Heart is this game's version of Bear Totem, or sorry, Totem, Path of the Totem Warrior, which mostly everybody takes Bear. Mostly. There are some people who take the other one. Basically, yeah, so Totem Warrior, Berserker, which is kind of like the frenzied barbarian that lets you do some extra ragey stuff, or Wild Magic. Wild Heart. Wild Heart. Bear, eagle, elk, tiger, wolf. What is tiger? Extra jump distance. It's actually useful in this game. Increase movement speed. Diving strike sounds fun. See, this is the boring one that's always the most effective, but we're gonna take a different one. I want to know what diving strike is. Diving strike sounds fun. Oh, that's not nearly as fun as I thought it was going to be. We're going to take the Tiger Heart. Ooh. AoE. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay.
Let's get going.
Now where's my good buddy Withers?
What path lies before me?
Because we're going to make Astarion useful.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
Right, never mind. Gotta do it this way.
On my way. Really?
Yeah, Withers is so cool.
Ah, another.
I'm not gonna spoil the end of the game, but he gets
Thy name
cooler.
has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Please help me change my class. I don't want to be a rogue anymore. Okay. So, we're going to do a little bit of tweaking. Looks good. Looks good. And I mean, you know what we're doing. Suppose I should have actually looked at what spells it was giving me. That's okay, we can do that now. Thunder Wave. We will take one level of rogue, as we want. I don't really care too much about stealth. Investigation's good. And we'll take perception. Okay. We are now ready to go.
Looking ahead.
Well, hello.
Darian can now do things like perform. Performance failed. That's funny. Alright. Back to it.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
Your hyena call.
With haste.
Before, in the pre-release, you never actually got Karlach as a party member. They just kind of hung out over here and waited for you. When you came up here, you had the option to buy everything off of this person and then kill them and get your money back. It was kind of funny. Oh, hey.
Keep that beast away. Me, the beast. Now that's fucking rich.
Oh.
Back, beast, back!
So, I thought they were just going to attack on sight.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
Let's do a little digging.
The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike.
You had one chance.
Zariel? Certainly not. We serve Tyr, Lord of Justice, and no other. Please, mercy. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit, we ambushed you. An assignment from our gods, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you. Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore.
Yeah, we know.
You're going home in pieces if needs must.
We checked your mind.
You'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
I think she's a little upset. I will save some spells for now. Well, that didn't work. Remember how I said we were gonna save some spells? Well, that only goes so far. I do like how things just like can take fire damage and catch fire too. Always kind of neat.
Go time.
I didn't rage. Never forget to rage first. Oh crap, I thought I hit mute. Sorry everyone. Ah! Oh shit. Wow. That hurt a little bit, huh? Just straight up walks up and wallops him for 32 casual damage. Back up, get your own sandwich.
Well, so much for peace.
I guess we'll heal a stare.
Death is but a word away.
Just gonna shift slightly. Yeah. Oh, too big. Well, he saved. Oh well. So no action, no reaction. But what he can do, bonus action, take a potion, because that's the thing you can do in this game. He is one-shot mauling people. So we're gonna play the good cleric. actually hit through.
What fools these mortals be.
Because you get out of melee of this guy. It is one thing that I've noticed in this game is that there doesn't seem to be any actual disengage action. What we'll do is we'll disengage this way. By having Karlach just straight up body them. And of course it doesn't work. That's not good.
Tempest I will raise. Time for a cull.
Okay.
Gone with the weave.
Well, that's bad. That's really bad. I mentioned this before, but one of the neat things in this game that you can take potion and chuck them as AoE heals. Sometimes you miss, and it sucks, but, you know. That's why you also have real healing spells.
Let's spill some blood.
We just chain heal everybody.
Time to push my luck again. Battle of wits.
Watch this.
All right.
Mistra Rill. Shall we cut and run?
I mean, hopefully he'll miss an attack at some point. Or he'll just straight up kill Asterion, that's fine.
Another fight. Let's go.
Alright, we'll keep picking up the... Oh, Yale's still standing. Alright, that means we get to attack. Hopefully Karlach can just finish him. That's good.
Close ranks.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. On my way.
Well, darn. We'll just chuck another potion.
Creator. Destroyer.
Not the best damage. Did we break the ladder? We broke the ladder. Good job, me. Oh boy. Good thing we got barbarians. You sometimes miss.
Can't even catch my breath.
Right? You can't. Gotta run all the way outside.
Way forward.
Or we could stand out here.
One can't always be a gentleman. Let
Just light them up.
Stay here and hide for a minute.
You again. Unleash me. Certainly.
Perfect. Doing great with those con saves, though, huh? Guess we'll re-rage. Or are we still raging? Oh, so even going unconscious doesn't break your rage in this game, apparently. Alright. From the top ropes. That's where she kills Gale. Not yet. I spoke too soon. Come on, Gale, get up.
No gloom, all doom. It shall be done.
This is gonna feel good.
Alright, so. We did it!
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt.
Starion still dead. Alright, let's get out of the house.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it. Don't waste a step.
What's on your mind?
Oh, not right now. Let's get out of range of Karlach before she kills Starion.
That ought to do it.
No time to rest.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down.
So, Descent into Avernus was really neat with the whole kind of like infernal war machine kind of thing, all of the like steampunk tech that ran on soul coins and that sort of thing. This game did a really cool job of integrating it into one of the characters and like basically making them have one of those infernal engines at the heart.
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's It's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later.
Touch of fourth wall breaking.
Believe me when I say this thing is hot.
Just a
The
touch of
first
fourth
time
wall
I faced
breaking.
down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Alright. Our party has got the crap kicked out of them in that fight. So, I think it's nap time.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlak, the archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlak, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlak fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlak. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlak's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlak's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Don't feel like losing any allies just yet. We'll have plenty of opportunity for that later.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am, I'm not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlak. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlak.
Does it? You're pretty loud. Glad he joined us too. Glad you two could make peace. I'm keeping an eye on him. If he turns on you again, he's dead. This is the funny one.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
Alright.
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening.
It looks like hell.
It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun. Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Well, fine then. Keep your secret.
Good thing for Will that Karlak called a truce. A tiefling that mighty would shred him to pieces and burn the remains. Now, what did you need?
You look so unusual.
I expect I am your first.
I've never heard of your kind until my capture. So, Githyanki are one of my favorite races in 5th edition for the lore. So just things like this make me laugh.
I suppose I am as alien to you as you are to me. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
As if your upturned bat snout is any better.
Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified.
Those are words.
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
What kind of wisdom is valuable?
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge.
Eternity.
Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I
Much about mind
understand
flayers.
much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
All right. Following instructions.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Just lay it out plainly for me, Will. I'm not that smart.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted. And I'll pay my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Ominous.
Thank goodness that's all dealt with. The odds are stacked high enough against us already. They'll need to turn on each other.
Ever the bastion of wisdom.
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
All right.
Seems like Will and Karlak will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
Oh, I hate it when it does this. Little glitch.
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Look. Just do better.
I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
How can you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine when you can't remember life without it.
Fair.
Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Causes it to hurt?
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random.
That would suck if it was just random.
I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Well, alright. Cool. See ya. No doggo friend yet. Okay. Ah! Damn right we're gonna pet him. Everybody approves. We're good, Fisher. Saving ourselves. We gotta pet the dog first. Okay. We'll leave camp.
Suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep?
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Karlak math.
That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky. Hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
Head back the way we came real quick. How the heck did you get there so fast? Oh, he's floating. That was funny. As fantastic as this game is, it is not immune to the odd glitch.
Biting flies. Midges. Ugh. Shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Forever complaining.
Upper City, huh? Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take
Alright,
you
we'll
if you
find, we'll
survive
do
this
it, man.
Bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
Keep your distance, darling.
Still breathing, despite everything. Can't slow down.
Why would you want to anyway? Who likes to slow down? We go fast in this house.
Like a brisk stroll through the forest to invigorate the spirit.
I was just thinking the same thing, but less poetically.
Most people are less poetic than
So
Gale.
much as a stirring from our tadpoles.
A girl could get used to this.
Alright, let's... Well, actually, we're getting pretty close to that hour and a half time to start an entire new area. So, we'll leave on that note in this edition of Ceremorphids Anonymous and run into this kind of derelict-looking town that we previously saw had some people kind of waiting in ambush. Next time, at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on Tuesday night. Take care, everybody, and have a good night.